Peace comes from within. Do not seek it without. You, yourself, as much as anyone in the entire universe, deserve your love and affection. Holding on to anger is like grasping a hot coal with the intent of throwing it at someone else. You are the one who gets burned. You will not be punished for your anger. You will be punished by your anger. Just as a candle cannot burn without fire, men cannot live without a spiritual life. The mind is everything. What you think, you become. Three things cannot be long hidden: the sun, the moon, and the truth. Do not dwell in the past. Do not dream of the future. Concentrate the mind on the present moment. Happiness does not depend on what you have or who you are. It solely relies on what you think. To conquer oneself is a greater task than conquering others. Do not seek revenge. Karma is a mirror that reflects every action. Your work is to discover your work, and then with all your heart, to give yourself to it. Be where you are, otherwise you will miss your life. An insincere and evil friend is more to be feared than a wild beast. True love is born from understanding. Every morning we are born again. What we do today is what matters most. Even death is not to be feared by one who has lived wisely. The root of suffering is attachment. Your purpose in life is to find your purpose and give your whole heart and soul to it. In the sky, there is no distinction of east and west. People create distinctions out of their own minds and then believe them to be true. Hatred does not cease by hatred, but only by love. This is the eternal rule. In a controversy, the instant we feel anger, we have already ceased striving for the truth and have begun striving for ourselves. A disciplined mind brings happiness. He who envies others does not obtain peace of mind. The greatest wealth is contentment with a simple life. Attachment leads to suffering. Freedom from attachment brings peace. A family is a place where minds come in contact with one another. If you light a lamp for somebody, it will also brighten your path. In the end, only three things matter: how much you loved, how gently you lived, and how gracefully you let go of things not meant for you. With our thoughts, we make the world. One who overcomes himself is greater than one who conquers 1,000 times 1,000 men in battle. Pain is certain, suffering is optional. The mind is everything. What you think, you become. Be vigilant. Guard your mind against negative thoughts. Radiate boundless love towards the entire world. Those who are free of resentful thoughts surely find peace. Be a lamp unto yourself. Seek no other refuge. Love yourself and watch. Today, tomorrow, always. One moment of deep meditation can transform your mind and soul. To understand everything is to forgive everything. The foot feels the foot when it feels the ground. Do not overrate what you have received, nor envy others. He who envies others does not obtain peace of mind. Peace is the highest bliss. The only real failure in life is not to be true to the best one knows. Endurance is one of the most difficult disciplines, but it is to the one who endures that the final victory comes. Our own worst enemy cannot harm us as much as our unwise thoughts. Speak or act with a pure mind, and happiness will follow. The trouble is, you think you have time. Nothing is forever except change. Purity or impurity depends on oneself. No one can purify another. True wisdom comes to each of us when we realize how little we understand about life, ourselves, and the world around us. Health is the greatest gift, contentment the greatest wealth, faithfulness the best relationship. One moment can change a day, one day can change a life, and one life can change the world. A mind unshaken by worldly events is the highest achievement. If we could see the miracle of a single flower clearly, our whole life would change. The wise ones fashion speech with their thought, sifting it as grain is sifted through a sieve. When you realize how perfect everything is, you will tilt your head back and laugh at the sky. An idea that is developed and put into action is more important than an idea that exists only as an idea. The greatest prayer is patience. There are only two mistakes one can make along the road to truth: not going all the way and not starting. Kindness should become the natural way of life, not the exception. Whatever has the nature of arising has the nature of ceasing. As you walk and eat and travel, be where you are. Otherwise, you will miss most of your life. If you truly loved yourself, you could never hurt another. An ounce of patience is worth more than a ton of preaching. Only in deep silence can you hear the whisper of truth. There is no path to happiness. Happiness is the path. A generous heart, kind speech, and a life of service and compassion are the things which renew humanity. It is better to travel well than to arrive. Silence the angry man with love. Silence the ill-natured man with kindness. May all beings have happy minds. True freedom is born from understanding oneself. Master your mind, for it becomes the architect of your life.
Make sure to give this video a like and subscribe for more epic quotes and powerful insights that will fuel your journey to greatness.